Hello everyone and welcome to my second video of my pregnancy stories vlog. First of all, I would like to congratulate everyone who is pregnant right now and watching this video. And I would also like to say all the best to everyone who is planning right now and watching this video for their pregnancy. Um, I last time my first video I took I was in my sixth week of pregnancy, and right now I'm in the seventh week. Um, Everything has been going fine till now. I'm just going to remind you of my just the summary of my first video, the things that I had shared in it. Um, if you have not watched it, you can watch it in full length. But just to inform you that I had informed in my first video that I have taken COVID-19 vaccine during my pregnancy in the first month itself. I had already conceived when I took the COVID-19 vaccine. This was one of the most important thing that I had shared. I wanted everyone to know because there are very little tests that have been conducted. I mean, actually, no real tests have been conducted. Only the ones who have already got the vaccine have taken the vaccine willingly are the tests themselves. Um, um, so I am one of the people, and if you are also the one who has taken vaccine or is planning now, is already pregnant and is planning to take COVID vaccine, I wanted to share that I am completely fine. We have had a heartbeat check of my child, and it had already come um, in my last sonography, and everything is going fine. I'm having all healthy symptoms like hot flashes and a bit of lethargy, sleepiness. I do not feel much nausea, only a little bit of morning sickness. Um, just at the time when I'm brushing my teeth a little bit, but not too intense of anything. So, uh, all of these symptoms that I discussed with my doctor, that I feel a little bit of feverish, which is the hot flashes, but do not actually have fever. All of these are healthy signs of pregnancy, and he has assured me that it is all fine with me. And I also informed him that I had taken COVID-19 vaccine. So he has supported me. He has said that everything is fine and there is no need to worry about anything. Okay, just again, just one extra line from my side is, please stay very cautious of COVID-19. You have to stay healthy. You have to keep yourself away from COVID, and you have to protect yourself from catching COVID. That is very, very necessary because it might turn very severe for you. It might not stay mild for you, and so recovery will be difficult because all of the organs are pushed right now because of the uterus expansion, and like your diaphragm is also, even though you might be really healthy, the body will not support you right now. So it is very essential that you take care and that everyone around you takes care that they do not catch COVID and then stay around you. So that was one thing that I had shared then in my first video. And the next thing that which I will also talk to you about in this video is about the suggestions, the so many guidelines and advices that come from relatives and close ones around you as soon as they get to know that you are pregnant, which I also got. So, which ones to follow, which ones are actually true. Actually, all of these advices are fine. A lot of people who like must be giving you advice have already had their pregnancies, and they have like maybe your parents, in-laws, and all. so they have already experienced it. But most of them, one thing for sure, pregnancy is different for everyone. People have different bodies, they have different symptoms. So everything can be different from what they experienced to what your experience is. That is one thing. And then what I have actually uh, seen in my case is that even my cousins who are relatively younger, not all of them properly remember what all they went through during their pregnancy. Like, I mean, which trimester did they eat what? They might know that this is definitely important and you should eat, but when did they start eating and when is it fine, or what all effects did it have on them? It's something sometimes they do miss. They might advise you if you have better advisors around you, but in my first trimester, what happened with me was my stomach got upset for like 2 to 3 days, and I was really worried. And even though people were advising me that I should start eating this and eat that, nobody had really properly guided me that you should take in limited amounts, or what is the quantity and what happens in the first trimester that my stomach got upset. So that is what I'm going to share with you today. So what happened with me was uh, everything was fine until 6 weeks, until we went for the first sonography test, because until then I was not really focusing on whether I got pregnant or not. I was really taking it very natural. Whatever I felt like eating, I was eating. I did not feel like eating, I did not eat. So, so it was like an everyday thing. But once it was confirmed that I was pregnant, and we told the most close relatives um, and family. Um, Advices started coming in, and people were like, okay, all excited, overexcited, which is fine. It happens. It is definitely going to happen with you all too. So, um, so it begins the process of like you should definitely drink milk. You should definitely have nuts, and a lot of things are told um, to you. So one thing that I want to tell you, in the first trimester, uh, although it is true for all the trimesters, but in the first trimester, you have just begun your transitions. Your uh, body is for the first time experiencing so many changes in um, hormones. They're shooting up and down, and then all of a sudden there's so many changes. Baby would be feeding on you, and so apart from the beginning symptoms, all of these changes inside the body start happening. So since you have not got, your body has not yet got used to the changes, um, first trimester becomes more important that you take care um, of your eating habits and of your routine. Okay, so one thing in from my experience I learned was um, since as you get pregnant, since the very beginning itself, your digestive system becomes weak. Okay, this is true because again, uterus expansion pushes all your body organs. Your digestive system will become weak, a little bit weak. You might, because of that, experience either vomiting, or maybe motions, or maybe constipation. There could be different symptoms for you. So one thing is that do not start overeating from the very beginning. Do milk products, especially, they are difficult to digest. Okay, so you have to take them in moderate quantity. I had started taking milk twice a day in different forms, like a shake or and then normally like with Bonvita or something. So, so hot milk as well as shakes and all. So for 2 days, it was just for 2 days that I had started with drinking milk, and it my stomach had got upset. When I told that I'm getting multiple motions, doctor was curious if there was any stomach infection, because if there is any infection of any kind, it might go to the fetus also, which is bad. So you have to avoid infections of any kind, because it might help in the growth and proper development of the fetus. You don't want them to catch those infections and have it in their body from the very beginning. Otherwise, when the child is born, they usually have those abnormalities in them. So, um, so a lot of people start saying, "Oh my God, then you have to take the nutrition also." But then I was upset because my stomach was upset. How can my child get the nutrition when it is not getting absorbed by the body, when it is all coming out, when my digestive system is not working, it's not supporting. I'm getting indigestion. So all of these things start making you worried when a lot of people start sharing a lot of information that okay, nutrients are also important, so you must just get healthy. How can I get healthy immediately when my stomach is upset? That cannot happen on its own. So what I decided to do is what I usually do also is I listened to my body. I slowed down um, the intake of all of these for 2 3 days. I started eating khichdi and lighter meals like dalia porridge. You can have it with a little bit of milk, or you can have vegetable porridge. Um, that is really healthy and light to digest. So for 1 or 2 days, I did that and let my stomach become healthy and stable. And now, because of my control and my proper listening to my body, I am able to eat and drink everything. I do not feel nausea from anything. I am able to eat everything. Apart from obviously the things that you should not eat, like papaya and all. Um, Papaya is the main thing that people are told not to eat, and pineapple.